Hello, good whatever time it is for you, and welcome back to ALX-TV, the new and improved news broadcast for Cougars who attend CMS. Now, I would like to thank everyone for the positive reception on last week's episode. It does really bring a tear to my eye. It's just beautiful, man. But before our episode can start, let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hands over your heart. And then sit back down because no one cares about this part. Now, of course, it's time for our announcement segment. For those who care, NJHS applications are due on 9/11, my favorite holiday. And of course, also around 9/11 is when math tests for 8th graders are going to be happening. So make sure to study for those, or don't. Whatever you want to do. Moving on to the weather. It's going to be pretty hot today still. Unfortunately, but don't worry, relying on my multiple reliable sources, it's gonna get a bit colder on Tuesday, so don't you worry. Autumn is coming. However, before we move on with this episode, I have some bad news to announce to my dear viewers. Unfortunately, my prediction for the back to school bash, the dance, being on September 13th was horribly miscalculated. According to the latest CMSTV news broadcast, the back to school bash will be taking place on the 27th, a whole 2 weeks after the 13th. And I'm not feeling the greatest about this one. I truly do apologize for misleading you all. But it is time for our ad break. Aw, gee whiz, that sure was quite the stabbing. No signs of Jane's boots, though. Oi there, Sonny boy, you better freeze right there. You did the stabbing on that guy. Aw, gee whiz, he caught me doing the stabbing on this guy. Oh no. Put your hands up, boy. You did the stabbing on that guy, and you're gonna try to steal this guy's Dean's beans. Okay, sir. I'm putting my hands up. Oh my God, is that a Dean's beans right there? Oi, what you doing there? That's the last one. Finally, Dean's beans. Finally, my true power has been unleashed. Oh gosh darn it, I've underestimated this guy's power. Oh no, what are you gonna do? What? Oh, ouchie, my bones. Oh my God! Dean's beans, so good it'll make you do crimes. Wowee, that sure was Dean's beans. I would know, because they gave me a lot of money. Again. But now, of course, it's time for the first special segment of an ALX-TV 7:30 episode. A segment about coin collecting. Why, hello there. My name is Carl Coin Collector, and I'm here to teach you about coin collecting. This here is a coin, a quarter to be exact. But the first thing you need to know about coin collecting is the 5 major things to know when looking out for valuable coins. The first one I'm going to be talking about is age. Now, the first thing to know about age is that it's the least important, but most simple to calculate when looking at coins and their valuableness. This here coin was made in 2007, which just makes it a normal quarter, 25 cents. But let's say you get something like 80 to 100 years old. Then, of course, this coin will be worth maybe just an incy-wincy bit more. But of course, there are many more factors that come into calculating a coin's worth. But that will be on next segment. And of course, I'd be glad to tell you all the rest of the coin collecting guidelines, but someone running the show didn't give me enough time to tell you all 5 of them. So I guess I'll tell you next time when I get a slot in this broadcast. With that being said, I'll see all you collectors next time. Keep on coin collecting. Huh, I sure do know a lot more about coin collecting now. I like to thank that Carl guy. Anyway, now it's time for our final segment, a PSA about going to bed on time. Alright, listen here, kiddos. If you're not going to bed at a reasonable time, I think there's something truly wrong with you. It's actually quite simple. All you gotta do is lay down in your darn bed and just sleep. It's not that hard. It really is not that hard. I know, I get it. Your mind runs rampant. But if you know there's someone coming after you, you might want to go to bed just a little bit earlier. You know, I'm saying 9, 10, just pop a squat. Take a nice little deep breather, because, you know, you're going to bed for the next day. Unless you're on a weekend. I don't really care about the weekend. But I care about the weekdays, the school days. The days you're supposed to go to school. I care. You understand that? I care. I care for you. I'm doing this for you. And that's why I'm going to break your spine if you don't go to bed by 10. So just lay down and just fall asleep. And just hope you're in bed by 10. Because if not, my dear viewer, I'm coming after you. Alas, that was the final segment of today's episode. But if you did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends on campus about ALX-TV, the new and improved CMSTV news broadcast. And I'll see you all next week. Defragmentation progress phase 1 complete. Phase 2 commencing.